Okay, so today my research topic is the effects of the COVID-19 related racial discrimination on depression and life satisfaction among young, middle, and older Chinese Americans. So in this study, I mainly talk about how it used the factorial ANOVA study and how it gets the study results and why it used the factorial ANOVA study. So let's talk about the background of this study. So the COVID-19 pandemic has led to rise in anti-Asian discrimination and hate by verbal and physical attacks. The discrimination against Asian-owned business and like that. So although the researchers have begun to examine the harmful effects of COVID-19 related to the racial discrimination on the mental health, the way that the pandemic-related racial affects Chinese and Chinese Americans across age and gender remain unknown. So in this in this study, the authors mainly talk about the three variables: racial discrimination, depression, and life satisfaction, and what is the relationship between these three variables and other two variables, which is gender and age. So in this assignment, I will only talk about the racial discrimination as an example. So let's talk about why it can use the factorial ANOVA with 5 steps. First, the research question is that whether the gender and age impact the level of COVID-19 related racial discrimination. And the second step is that the number of the dependent variables. According to factorial ANOVA, it only can have one dependent variables. So in here, the dependent variables is the level of COVID-19 related racial discrimination. And the third step is that the number of independent variables. In the factorial ANOVA, there should have 2 or more the independent variables. So here it is gender and age. So we can choose the factorial ANOVA only if their independent variables have does not have a covariance. So here gender and age do not have a covariance, so it's no. So after these 4 steps, we can say that the test that is fit to this research question is factorial ANOVA. So after seeing this graph, we can find out the results of this test. So the factorial ANOVA was conducted to explore the impact of gender and age on levels of COVID-19 related racial discrimination. So from this graph, table 2, we can find out that there was no significant difference between those 3 age groups, because the F is equals to 0.33 and the p-value is larger than 0.05, which is it means that it is unrelated and does not have cannot hard to prove that we can say it had a relationship between 2 independent and dependent variables. And however, there was statistically significant main effect of gender for gender, which has F equals to 7.31 and the p-value is less than 0.05, which means that it has significant relations. Okay, that's all of my assignment. Thank you.